Hi, I'm Jason Heffernan, Chief Officer of the Country Fire Authority, Victoria. It may not surprise many Victorians that 97% of this state is looked after by professional CFA volunteers. Dedicated men and women that are out of bed any day, any time to service the needs of their local community. Welcome to the new CFA Central Highlands Victorian Emergency Management Training Campus here at Ballan. I've just experienced for myself CFA's purpose-built, state-of-the-art training facility for our CFA members and other emergency service organisations. It provides real-life scenarios for members to practice their skills in a safe environment, based on the types of incidents that they're likely to be faced with. The facilities for our members, which we'll be outlining throughout this video, are second to none and have been built to the absolute highest standards.
The facility is located in Ballan, which is relatively central as far as Victoria is concerned. It's more convenient, of course, for our members in the northwest and in the west, but it is accessible to all of our members across the state to utilise. The facility itself is around 40 hectares, which is a lot more space than we need at the moment. There's plenty of scope to expand as and when funding is available across other disciplines that we need to provide training for. You can have up to 7 groups effectively doing separate training, so 3 on the pads and 4 in the classrooms. That gives us the flexibility to use the facility for many different purposes. The site's environmentally safe and will have water treatment and management systems on site with ongoing testing of water. The site itself is designed for full compliance with standards for environmental impact, emission control and water management.
CFA's Central Highland Training Campus encompasses 19 individual props spread across 4 practical areas. Those areas, the gas pad, the extinguisher pad, the structure fire pad and the off-road driver training area, enable CFA members to develop and hone their skills in a variety of environments in the one location. The fuel tanker prop on the gas pad allows our volunteers to simulate and undertake firefighting activities in relation to a number of different fires. This will allow either single crews or multiple crews to attack the fire simultaneously. On the gas pad, the vertical and horizontal bullet array exposes members to a fuel leak in an industrial context which requires cooling prior to extinguishment. This prop allows our volunteers to experience a ruptured vessel and the radiant heat that results from that. On the extinguisher pad, we've introduced what we refer to as plug-and-play technology. This allows multiple different props to be plugged into the permanent gas supply of the campus. These props allow a small area of the pad to be utilised for a range of activities. Further new technology on the gas pad, we refer to as bubblers. These are pits that are fitted into the ground of the pad that allow static props to be placed on top and the gas ignited through a water bath. On the structure fire pad, we have a number of buildings that replicate a range of scenarios. In our multi-storey building, we have a ground floor commercial kitchen fire. Upstairs we have a bedroom fire, and we have interchangeable walls in that building which allows our volunteers to experience varied conditions even when replicating the same activity. Upon entry to the commercial kitchen, CFA volunteers will find an entry door that contains a number of heating panels. These panels replicate the layers of heat inside the room. These can be adjusted from 40 degrees Celsius to 150 degrees Celsius and steam upon application of water.
Ready? Yep.
Upon entry, members will be faced with a fire on a stove. If that fire is not extinguished in a sufficient period of time, we have the ability to replicate a flashover in that room. Central Highlands' off-road driver training area, specifically aimed at four-wheel drive tanker driving, allows our members to experience varying degrees of cross-slope driving, driving on an incline, water and sand crossing, moguls and rocky trail driving. These environments replicate what they will find in the field, but in a controlled environment with a driver educator on board the appliance.
These facilities are incredible. It gives our volunteers such an amazing opportunity to train for some of those scenarios that we can encounter in our role in the community. As a volunteer emergency service, we really can encounter any kind of hazard. So we need to have the opportunity to train for all of those potential scenarios in a way that keeps our members safe, but also lets them extend themselves and build those skill sets. So the ability to combine some of these props with some of the facilities to do our theory-based training as well, I think is only going to benefit our volunteer cohort out here. It's a really great experience.
We're incredibly proud of what we've built here, and we're looking forward to welcoming our members and other emergency services for training here at Ballan.
I would say if the opportunity comes out, definitely grab it, because it's just going to be such a valued experience for our members. It's just wonderful.